Okay, first of all, hello to everyone, and thank you to Irwin. The association is fantastic. Look what it's doing here right now. This first poster is Faces of Jazz in Gliwice, Poland, last year. Highly improvisational, 10th color. It happens to be my piano, my saxophone, my son's bass in the back, and a series of vibrant patterns. And it celebrates jazz. And I listen to jazz constantly. I play jazz. So this particular piece is an extension of one of my passions. Next poster, please. Next poster. Everyone hears about guns, gun violence, the National Rifle Association in America. This is an advertisement which plays off the worship of guns and bullets and the National Rifle Association. It's also a play of Levi's jeans, and it has obvious sexual connections. I used the .45 bullet. I think the look and feel of the poster is quite obvious. On one level, guns are quite phallic. They're streamlined. They're powerful. And this poster was a comment on those ideas. Next poster, please. About a week ago was Holocaust Awareness Day. A lot of my work has been responses to the terror in World War II, the Holocaust. So here I built a face using photographs, pieces of wood, barbed wire. One of my other practices is the design of Hebrew typefaces. And down at the bottom, we see Yom HaShoah, which is Holocaust Remembrance Day. It uses obvious icons. The eye is the star worn by the Jews. Every year I produce a new Holocaust Remembrance Day poster. Next poster, please. This piece is freedom of the press. The symbols are quite obvious. The red tie, I think everyone globally knows who I'm referring to. There has been a lot of coverage about the press, and I decided to put together the .45 caliber pistol, the red tie, and 3 of the newspapers, which are heavily criticized by the President of the United States, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Boston Globe. The irony here is the mastheads are down at the bottom, and the metaphor are 3 dead bodies. Let's look at the next poster. This poster is called Openings. a comment, a look, meditations on the plight of women globally, a plea for opening things, opening jobs. It also has a lot to do with freedom of speech. This one for me was a much longer poster to work on. It uses pieces of my world globe, a lock and a key, parts of the woman's face, and has everything to do with freedom, a celebration of freedom, but especially from the woman's point of view. Let's look at the next one. One of the absolutely wonderful things World Graphic Designers has done is bring together partnerships to design posters. This was with Shikeko Oguma in Japan. I think she's a brilliant designer. And this was Sing Me a Poster last year. The irony is just a year before David Bowie passed away. And in this case, it uses those famous, the blue eye, the red eye, the bow tie British flag. And in Kinji, it says David Bowie below. There's a beautiful pattern that Shikeko created hovering behind it. But it was a kind of celebration of a great musical artist and genius. Next poster, please. With Irwin. Irwin wrote me and said, "Do you want a partner on a poster?" And I said, "Irwin, of course I do." And this poster was produced for this exhibition, the bringing together of cultures, the celebration of cultures. So I thought to myself, what am I going to do? I had taken a number of pictures wandering through the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. Every summer I teach at Emerson College in the theater department. And I said to myself, one of the great things about America, it is an absolute melting pot of world cultures. So I started with a mask of Turkey. I found a mask of Mexico while I wandered through the museum. I said to myself, I do not want to show an American flag or hot dogs or apple pie or any of that, but the idea that in America there is a celebration of all cultures. Not by all, by the way, but by most. Then Irwin brought together his talents of color, repetition, shape, and brought in a mask from Bali. And I feel very good about this. It was highly improvisational, and it happened in a matter of days. We finished it rapidly, and it was a wonderful collaboration. And again, I want to sort of thank the worldwide graphic designers people, especially Irwin and Lila Scavani, for really bringing this together. Thank you.